What are some of the most effective ways to manage a child's behavior? One technique that parents frequently employ is a technique that we call timeout. A general rule of thumb is 1 minute for every year of age, sort of two to 5. Timeout is really most effective for the younger child, 2 to 5 year old. Timeout should not be overused. A kid who goes to timeout every 15 minutes all day long, that's not going to be effective. There is an acronym ABC, and A is for antecedent, B is the behavior itself, right? And then C is the consequence. The A part is really important. If you're seeing a frequent negative behavior, what's leading to that, right? If you took your 2-year-old to the grocery store instead of allowing them to take their nap at the routine time, they're tired and they have inappropriate behavior in the grocery store, you might have set that kid up for failure. You would address the behavior, but you would want to remember that maybe I put this kid in this position. Parents are often concerned about how do I set limits and what are appropriate limits. That's unique to each family situation. The parents should never be afraid to say no, and shouldn't be arbitrary, but saying no is setting a limit, and so you set your limits. It is important because, again, we're trying to develop that sense of self-control, and if we have no idea what the boundaries of our control should be, we never develop that. It is okay to say no to your child, even as early as infancy. It's not a bad thing. You're not abandoning the child. You're allowing that infant to develop the skill of self-settling, putting himself to sleep, and that's an important skill. So you, in essence, are, at that very early age, saying no to your baby, and that's a very appropriate thing.